What's good, party people? It's that time of the week. The Cover Price Top 10 brought to you by our friends at CovrPrice.com. As promised, look at my man, I'm on Nemesis Prime in the house, and my man, DJ Curse. Say what's up, DJ Curse.
Yo, what's up, TiVo and everybody out there in TiVo's audience, Lords of the Long Boss. What's up?
That's right, representing. So Ray's going to be here to entertain y'all, man. So, while you guys are waiting for things to kick off, Ray, why don't we give a little something they can enjoy for a good couple of minutes?
It's time.
Yo, that was hot. Give it up for my man, DJ Curse of the world famous Beat Junkies.
Thank you very much. Thank you for allowing me the time to come out here and support you guys. I appreciate it, Tim. Thank you.
Yo, you guys can follow you. Where can they catch you, DJ Curse? Where can they catch you every day on your show?
You can catch me on my Twitch channel, which is www.twitch.tv/I am DJ Curse, CURSE.
That's right, boys and girls. So make sure you support the homie from right here from SoCal, representing the West and representing the East. We got my man Nemesis Prime. Say what's up.
Yo, what's going on, man? Those are some sick beats. And if you guys weren't part of the live show yesterday, man, I was driving home listening to that stuff. So great to have DJ Curse on here tonight, dropping some fat beats.
Thank you.
You know what? And yesterday was just like a test, and everybody was like, you know what? I got 30 minutes. I was like, fuck it. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Speaking of been gone for a minute, my man Mano finally moved into the new crib. What up?
What's going on, everyone? Yeah, I know. Listening to DJ Curse play right now, it's kind of like I closed my eyes and it was almost like the intro music, but it is dope having him and seeing him kind of work those tables right now.
Thank you.
You got to have the visual. You got to have the visual, man, because, it gets you hyped, man. It's time. That was back in the day when you B-boys, when you heard that, it was time to get down, and now it'd get down and break a damn hip.
Exactly. Dislocating my elbow or something.
That's right, man. So this show is sponsored by our friends over at CovrPrice.com. Hit up CovrPrice.com for a 2-week free trial. This trend is also sponsored by our friends at KRSComics.com. Go to KRS Comics, use discount code of LOTLB to get 15% of anything in the KRS Comics store. The show is also sponsored by our friends at the Geeky Swag Shop. Guess what, man? The Lord's hoodies are back up for pre-order. So if you guys want one, you hit up the Geeky Swag Shop, hit the discount code of LOTLB, get 10% off. Ooh. The show is also sponsored by our friends at Rocket Comics. Rocket Comics, tell them the Lord sent you, get 10% off your first pressing order. Throughout the show, Ray's going to be cutting up the top 10. If you recognize where these numbers come from, we'll give you a Marvel No prize. All right, let's get right to it. Before we get to number 10, man, we always got something we call a runner-up. I won't put you on the spot for a runner-up yet, DJ Curse, so why don't you hold off. Let's go to number 11 on the list. That's right, boys and girls. This week, the runner-up, which didn't quite get good enough to crack the top 10, is Justice League number 50. This issue is the first full appearance of Jessica Cruz and the first mention of the three Jokers. Honestly, this book seems pretty affordable despite significant market movement. It sold 17 copies, had a 7-day trend of 98%. had a high sale of 200 bones for a CDC 9.8. Damn. I can't believe how crazy this book has gotten. I mean, we call it double spec, right? It's the first mention in 3 Jokers, and now with the Justice League show coming to HBO Max, Jessica Cruz, Baz Sai, all the cats. So there you go, man. This thing, pretty dope cover too. Part of the Dark Side War. Shout out to our man Dark Side Jedi, who's feeling a little chronic back issues. All right, so the number 11 on the list is Justice League 50. What do we got for 10, Curse? That's right. What do we got for number 10, guys?
Man, number 10, Phantom Starkiller #1. This is the New York Comic Con variant from Scout Comics. Scout's awesome buy one, get one sale while offering up their New York Comic Con exclusive. Allow buyers to get 2 copies for $25, which was a hit high of $300 for raw sales, and sold 11 copies last week with a 7-day uptrend of 197%.
Wow.
This series, and this is really good, this series is a fun read, and the various covers are amazing. It's kind of like the love child of Star Wars and Masters Universe, which, if it had legs. And that's just awesome. So
that is a gnarly cover, dude. Black Phantom Starkiller from 2020. Jesus,
that looks
Christ.
like that's 1960 right there.
It does. It looks like one of those posters with the black light. What you know about that, Ray? You know, come on, those old posters with the black.
That's what I thought it was. I thought it was like one of those old school posters with
like Grateful Dead.
Yeah, exactly, man. Dude, so come on. In the 70s, everybody had those on their walls. Maybe Mimi and I are too.
You're telling me that that comic is $300?
Yes, it did.
Well, it's a limit. It was only limited to 250 copies. So
yes,
and this just came out too. That's the thing. It's not an old book. NYCC was what 2-3 weeks ago, maybe last week.
Yeah.
So
First week of
that's
October.
Crazy, man.
Looks like collect comics versus collecting records.
Both will make you broke, brother. Both will make you broke, man. Give us a number 9. All right, number 9 on the list. We Live #1. What can you tell us?
We got We Live #1 by Dustin Nguyen. It's a 1-in-15 variant from Aftershock Comics. Also another book that came out in 2020. So if you were here last week, which I wasn't, this is a holdover from last week. And this book, was proven to be a little difficult to find lately, but still 19 copies have sold with a 7-day trend of 116% and had a high sale of $45 for a raw copy. So they're out there, and it's a cool little cover. I don't know anything about this book, but if you can get your hands on it, it's a good little flip right here.
There it is. Shout out to Aegis Comics of Alaska for the $5 super or $10 super chat. My bad. If you haven't peeped out Aegis Comics of Alaska, they're hilarious. They were just on 3 Men in the 3 Men in the Basement with the Cranky Canadians live chat. That was freaking hilarious. So number 9 on the list is We Live #1 by Dustin Nguyen, the 1-in-15 variant. What do we got for 8, Curse? All right, what do we got for number 8?
Man, back again, Phantom Starkiller #1. So, the NYCC skyrocketed in price as up number 10. But this first issue was a surprise entry. While the overall sales of 13 copies seems a little low, but there really weren't many listed because Scout's not a big publisher. So suggesting that this series is hard to find in comic shops. It did have a 7-day uptrend of 184% and a high sale of $14.99 for raws. So a good little book right there.
That is dead on Star Wars. That's Skeletor and Darth Vader. He's even got a laser sword. And he's got the
chest thing. Yeah.
Come on, bro. That's not even an homage. That's a straight up. That's like, let me take Skeletor and let me put it on Darth Vader.
Like an amalgam comics right there.
That's not bad though. I kind of dig, man. That's kind of freaky, man. So number 8 on the list is Phantom Starkiller #1, the regular copy. All right, Curse, give me a 7. All right, number 7 on the list is Gotham Academy #1. What is the date on this?
Yeah, we got Gotham Academy #1 from 2014. So This book's been out for a little while. The big thing about this book, we got Maps Mizoguchi. I don't know if I just murdered that name. It was debuted as the newest Robin in this issue. It's our first appearance. Amongst other first appearances, it sold 22 copies, had a 7-day trend of 112%, and had a high sale of 175 for a CGC 9.8. Keep an eye out for a variant by Clunan, the 1 in 25, and they're currently in auction right now and will set the market on that cover. So, not really sure why this book is popping and hitting right now. I mean, there hasn't been a lot of talk about that character, but you never know. I mean, something's out there and people are snatching it up. This is a dollar bin book probably for a while, I bet.
People like totally Academies, Strange Academy. Now you got Gotham Academy. So there you go.
This is New 52. Yeah. I mean, this is old school.
Yeah. Actually, it's pretty funny. Right before we went live, maybe about an hour ago, actually, I found both copies. I had this cover, and I do have the 1 in 25 Becky Clunan one. So I'll be sending that Clunan one to CGC soon.
I think this is probably one of the only New 52 titles I was not collecting and reading.
Did you guys even know that she was I guess she's debuting as a new Robin, right? So that's
I think it's in the future state.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
All right, so you know what? This next book, Ray's been out of the game for a minute. I think Ray even recognized number 6. What do you give me a 6? All right, number 6 is Static number 1, the collector's edition polybag. Tell me about it.
Yeah, man, this is another leftover from last week. So the overall buzz around Static and Michael B. Jordan, fans are excited about seeing him in the live action. His, recent content announcement continues to move a lot of copies. 23 copies for this collector's edition polybag. Had a 7-day uptrend of 107% and high raw sale of $123 for a raw sealed copy of this book that was in dollar bins for the longest time.
So I need to keep it inside the bag then, because mine is still in the bag. I guess so.
Well, that's a 1993 book. You don't need to take it out to read at this point. You can find that online. Right? You better not be opening it at this point.
Oh no,
1993, Ray. This is back when you were probably collecting.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is. Well, you'll really appreciate this next one too once you give me a number 5. That's right, boys and girls. Number 5 is Amazing Spider-Man number 300. What do you got?
Whoa. Yeah, this book is crazy. I mean, this is obviously, if you don't know it, let me just let you know, this is the first full appearance of Venom, and this book just keeps breaking records and hitting new highs. Sold 23 copies, had a 7-day trend of 146%, and had a high sale of $4,451 for a CGC 9.8. I mean, this book, honestly, it just seems like it's going to bust every ceiling. And when we get a new trailer for Venom 2, it's going to hit it again. So if you were looking for this book now, you messed up. You should have been getting this book years ago.
At this point, get anything in the 9s. I mean, I got a 9.4 signed by Todd McFarlane, and if you get one signed by Todd nowadays, but this is like Miles when we were like, hey, how far high up can it go? But and this has a ridiculous print run. But 1988, right there, man. This it's a nice mix in this week, man. We got new stuff, some old 90s stuff, some weird Star Wars and Skeletor stuff. So
it's definitely an interesting list this week.
Yeah, give me a 4, Ray.
Ooh, there we go. Number 4 and a number 4 number book. So X-Men 4. Rumors around Omega Red will be the first mutant, if you don't count Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver in the MCU, who were never actually called mutants, but they're going to be introduced in the MCU via Falcon and Winter Soldier, still making the rounds if he's coming. His first appearance did sell 20 copies last week. Did have a 7-day uptrend of 173% and a high sale of $169 for a CGC 9.8.
Who would have thunk that Omega Red would be getting so much play now, even though it was just nothing really confirmed? So just be careful. And the print runs on these are super, super high, but not bad. 9.8 for 169. So
regardless, just such a great cover too, though. I mean, Jim Lee, Gambit, Green, Jubilee there, and just the menacing nature of having like Omega Red there, but not really there. That's
Mhm.
this is a classic, amazing cover, man. And
This
those
is the
reds
height
just
of
pop,
Jim
bro. Those
Lee's
reds
powers in the height of Jim Lee's powers in the 90s
Yep.
right here. Because if you look at his Punisher War Journal stuff and before this, it wasn't quite, polished as good as it is on this run. All right, DJ Curse, give me a number 3.
My bad.
All right. It's live, folks. It's live. What do we got for number 3, guys?
Number 3, we got Paper Girls #1 from Image Comics back in 2015. So if you're not watching The Boys on Amazon, you're making a big mistake. And the success of The Boys is really popping this book as well, because a lot of people put in stock in the fact that Amazon's going to be doing Paper Girls coming soon to Amazon Prime. Collectors feel comfortable investing in this first issue, sold 35 copies, had a 7-day trend of 105%, and had a high sale of $100 for a CGC 9.8.
Yeah, and the Amazon stuff is really good. This is a very trippy story of time travel and stuff. If they get the right, creative team to do this could really blow up. I mean, obviously it came out 2015, newer than The Boys, so they're probably, I don't even know. I mean, because I've seen a lot of these around. I personally have like 4 copies because as soon as it was optioned, it was still available for people to pick up. So matter of fact, I just got it back. It was only a 9.6 though, so I got to pull out my other one and see what I get. But 9.8's going for $100, so that means my 9.6 is almost useless. All right, so number 3 on the list is Paper Girls #1. What do we got for 2, DJ Curse? All right, number 2 on the list. What is it, Justin?
Man, it's a good book, man. Mercy Sparks #0 from Devil's Duel from 2008. So let's show of hands. Anybody who actually has this book, man, you are a winner this week in the number 2 spot. This has been a hard book to find for a while now. While last week's announcement that MGM has filled out for the book to develop into a feature film, but with the most recent news of that, it did sell 18 copies, had a 7-day uptrend of 348%, and a high sale for $50 and a raw near mint minus copy. That is
holy cow, man!
It was only $1 back then, man. Look at that, 99 cents special right there on the
even the
cover.
publisher of this. Who is
Devil's
this?
Duel. It's even lower than Scout Comics, I believe, at that time. Absolutely, at that time.
Devil's Due. So MGM, I wonder where they're going to put that. I mean, because they don't have any streaming, I don't believe. So this would probably be a big stream. Anytime with these little books get optioned, $50. I mean, hell, there was just a movie. There was just a comic book movie that hit theaters last weekend. Did you guys know that? Was everybody specking on Empty Man #1?
No.
Yeah. So number 2 on the list. I'll tell you what, Ray. For number 1, why don't you count down from 10 all the way to 1? With Biggie Smalls. You think that's possible, Ray?
Yeah.
I know I put Ray on the spot. All right, go ahead. Let's count them all down. This is the top. It's the 10 commandments of crack.
So you
10.
Yo, Tim, you want me to hit the 10, 9, 8? I'm sorry, go backwards.
Yeah, just either way, just count on all the numbers, man. This is how we do it. We do it live, baby.
10.
Can you go all the way down to 9 and or is it because I'm sorry. Never mind, man. I just realized the record he goes on and on and on. All right, just give me a number 1 then, baby. Just give me a number 1.
Sorry, folks. This is like the first time we've gotten together. We didn't really have any to run through and stuff like that. But I guarantee you, next week this will all be tied down.
Next week we're gonna have some cool samples from top 10 lists from around the world.
One.
There we go. What do we got for number 1?
Man, number 1's a cool one. We got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 10, but this is going to be the Ben Bates 1 in 10 variant issue. So this just came out a couple weeks ago. This issue heated up quickly when it showed a more extended preview of the much anticipated Last Ronin series. In the end of the book, you see a preview that hints that the Last Ronin, still unknown which turtle, unless you've read the book, is possibly speaking to his dead brothers. So this preview caused the variant to sell 30 copies, has a 7-day trend of 1,013%, and had a high sale of $55 for a raw copy. Now, spoiler free, I read Last Ronin today, #1, and it was awesome. Really good, great book, super excited. Turtles, this TMNT by IDW is one of my favorite series out there, and you should be picking up Last Ronin. It's cool.
So wait, tomorrow are they gonna do? If you read it, does it tell you who it is, or are they still?
You can find out who it is. Yes,
you're gonna tell me after.
I'll give you a hint. There's 4 options.
Oh Jesus Christ! So you're saying it's one of the existing turtles?
You have a 25% chance of getting it right if you make a guess.
Man. So I can't even flip a coin.
Nope.
All right, #1 on the list is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #110, the Ben Bates variant. We'll go full screen now. Thanks to my man, DJ Curse. He'll be hanging out with us every Tuesday, every Thursday, actually. And 2 days from now, we're going to have the Cover Price Top 10 Shakers. I won't commit to Ray yet. I don't know what his schedule is, but we will definitely be talking about the Top 10 Shakers. That is a list from Cover Price that shows the biggest dollar amount moving comics for the week. And we'll try to get something special for you. It'll be our last episode before Halloween, so we didn't dress up this day. Maybe we'll dress up for Halloween. We'll see if DJ Curse is available. I know he really digs Halloween. You got anything special you got planned on Twitch for Halloween, Curse?
Just my regular. I'm gonna do a couple of cool Halloween shows, Halloween themed shows. Yeah, definitely for sure.
Yeah, so make sure you guys check out DJ Curse on Twitch TV. And then whenever I can steal him to put it on Go on the Lords, we'll try to do a midday workout at noon on Power 106 or KMEL Power 106 if you're from NorCal or you're from the Bay. All right, Mrs. Prime, any last words?
No, nothing. This week is a very busy week with the Pressable Defects crew. They just hit their 1K. They just had their video. This was an awesome video tonight with DJ Curse. It's my birthday on Saturday, so happy birthday to myself. So I think I'll be jumping possibly on a show Saturday night or doing a live show at some point. That's all
Halloween too on Saturday, right?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Just weird.
Halloween birthday, baby.
Does anybody have any Halloween plans? Man, what about you?
No, man. Unfortunately, so El Paso is on a 2-week lockdown for COVID heights, and it actually snowed here last night and today. So it's the end of the world down here in El Paso.
Well, at least you don't smell like a bonfire 24/7. I had to wash all my clothes again that I've worn for the last 2 days, man. So, what we doing? Our city hasn't said anything about not handing out candy. So what we're doing, we bought, dude, the candy's hella cheap. We got it for like 50% off. So what we're gonna do is put them in little baggies, and just leave them out on tables and just tell we'll wear gloves and masks and sanitize shit so the kids, can, because got to give the kids some candy, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So we shall see, man. So, I was going to ask Ray to do an outro, but, Ray likes our Halloween outro so much. He was like, yo, I want to hear that beat. So, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell, like the video. We'll be back Thursday at 6 p.m. Pacific to do the top 10 Shakers list. Until next time, boys and girls, keep digging in them long boxes. Peace out.
Peace.
Over breaks like skate. I'm down with ACP, too special K to cornflake. I DOG, any sucker tryna gas me. The KAZG, simply considered crafty. With more fat jokes than Red Fox wrote. You showboat, you couldn't warm it up with hot cocoa and a house coat. We get it swinging like the Red Sox with dreadlocks. I throw on my boots and kick shit tighter than a headlock. Hard like a cock and drop a shit just like a buttock. I got you constipated, so here's where the shit stop. You jock my dick like a chick and play the kink game. Can't be fly if you can't fly a plane. You can't be a captain if your name ain't Kurt. You can't swing a Joby if your mic don't work. You can't be rapping hip hop if this shit you're rapping's who?
Can't touch this.
Yeah, whoever said that fuck